I'm free, Evelyn Marjorie Gibbons. Don't grieve for me now, for now I'm free. I'm following the path God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard him call. I turned my back and left it all. I could not stay another day to laugh, to love, to work or play. Tasks left undone must stay that way. I found that place at the close of day. If my parting has left a void, then fill it with remembered joy. A friendship shared, a laugh or kiss. Ah, yes, these things too I'll miss. Be not burdened with times of sorrow. I wish you the sunshine of tomorrow. My life's been full, I savored much. Good friends, good time, a loved one's touch. Perhaps my time seems all too brief. Don't lengthen it now with undue grief. Lift up your heart and share with me. God wanted me now, He set me free.
Jhanée.
Yeah, this is where, oh well, this is the joke. This is where all the magic happens. This is where the magic happens, bro. Yeah, no. So again, you can kind of see the swirls. I put that on everything. This is Nola. Nola is my turtle. I got. See, look at her, and she's literally, cause she likes the camera. She does. I think probably like 8 months now. Um, Still really tiny. I freaking love her. She's so peaceful. She reminds me of me, but like a way chiller version of myself. Yeah, I kind of tried to make her tank look like my room. So, yeah, I freaking love her. Um, this is funny. Underneath is like a trunk that I got from. I had this in college, um, and yeah, I'm honestly gonna take it everywhere I go. Because my dad, he would always tell me to like, he'll always tell me to like pack small, like live small, don't have so much stuff. Anything that you can fit in that trunk, that's all you need. So, um, I currently am not living that way, but when the time comes, because I do feel myself eventually like, going off into drinking space or some shit, um, and doing my own thing and just having a trunk and you know everything like that. These are my plants, all the plants that I've propagated. Um, I like to keep all the stones and crystals and stuff I've either found. I got this one in Silva, North Carolina, when I was living out there. I think this one is just clear quartz. Um, a few shells that my homies gifted me. This one, I forgot what this one is called, but it has smoky quartz and clear quartz in there. Um, and it has this like ring around, which kind of reminds me of like a lightning strike situation. Um, I got this rock. When I was in school, I also collected rocks. I was obsessed with rocks. They have the most beautiful. It's literally like the land. Like it shows you exactly like what you are stepping on. And I got this one in North Carolina too when I went on a rock climbing trip with my friend. And I just thought it was so cool how you could literally see the layers of you could just see all the layers. I just think that's beautiful. And when you're rock climbing, this would be like considered slab, and this would be considered like boulder climbing. And so they just have different techniques that you use. So I thought this was cool. Hello, this is my first DJ board and my laptop. I got this in school, and that's what I was practicing on. Definitely just like the ones and twos, not all, you know, the different effects and things like that. And it's honestly a great like beginner board, which is really cool. Yeah, calendar. I like to write stuff down because I can't remember anything if I don't. If I have to put it in digitally, I'm probably not gonna go for it. So if it's in that calendar, then it's there. LOL. Up there, this is from Godmother Andrea's crib. I learned that she was really into Black theater, and so she collected and she made these collages of all the shows that she's been to, and I thought that was really cool. What else? When we go to altar, we went to the altar, but we looked there again. Leo energy, so yeah, this is my mascara. I've been taking care of her for a long time. Well, since I got here, so this is like 3 years of growth. All just super, super healthy. Damaged in some ways, but you know, that's how life goes. We have a new baby leaf coming in, because again, turning 24 soon, so that's a little new chapter. Hopefully we get another one before then, because I want to see. It doesn't matter what I want. Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, this is my altar. This is our altar, my spirit guide's altar, angel's altar. Literally has every card. I forgot to talk about this card. This card was, I had never met this person, Hester D. Fair. And yeah, this was in a book that Godmother Andrea had. It was like a bookmark, and I kept it because it was like, if it was important to her, then it's probably important to me too. So yeah, just another person that is in my orbit in the spirit realm. We have the meditating, I guess, Buddha, not even Buddha, but this is gorgeous totem. My friend Nata, she gifted me for Christmas, and I used to practice Buddhism / I still practice Buddhism in my own way, my own swag, I guess. Yeah, so I have that there. Then I have this baby angel. Nata also gifted me. She said it reminded her of me. And I think she saw it in a thrift store too, so I thought that was really beautiful. Even just like the details. Yeah. Like, it's gorgeous. And I haven't seen one of these or had one of these since my parents' crib. They have like a whole like shrine of just a whole bunch of antique type of stuff. Yeah. Oh, I forgot this. This was actually Godmother Andrea's address. One of the things that I had for the longest time, I didn't even know what her last name was, so I say Godmother Andrea, but her last name is Haylard. Andrea Haylard. So I keep that there. We have the snake / lizard skin. I got this in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Puerto Rico. I freaking love Puerto Rico. I definitely want to go back soon. Yeah, and then a feather. This was a feather that flew in my room when I had my window open last summer. And I decided to keep it because angels are literally everywhere. So yeah, and then I have the sweet treats. I have the sweet treats for my grandma because she had a sweet tooth, and yeah, there will be certain times where I'm either craving sweet treats or I'll be in the store and I'll hear like give me a Snickers or give me a kiss, and I'll get it and I'll put it here, just to make them happy. And yeah, so this is my altar, and I always have, not always, but I try to have a candle for, you know, whatever energy that I'm picking up on. This candle is green for the heart chakra. Been doing a lot of work regarding just like, goodness gracious, just the heart. And it's not the easiest thing to go through, but you are being supported whenever you are doing work within your heart. And anything that falls away, it literally just clears the path. And you know, that's what's been happening, and that's what my truth is right now. And yeah, and honestly, here I am. And these are more plants. These are more plants that I had. I got this one, I think a little bit after I moved here. I used to be a really, really big, like, plant mom. Like, I mean, I am kind of to, like, a little bit, but I used to be, like, a hella plants. I forgot. Yeah, completely a couple of different journals. This is my light journal, which I started in college when, let's see if it has a year. I really had, and this is a poem. Oh, this is a poem that I had. It was like a kind of like entry into, you know, into whatever it is that's in here. Oh my gosh, I'm such a pixie. It says, I'm a star, I twinkle light to dark, still bright, reaching heights beyond the thinkable, still seen from dream to reality, the duality, dark to light, still bright, I'm a star. Yeah, music. I have a lot to say. I feel like I'm talking about music all the time, just because it is like the major part in just like in life itself. I think music is a life force energy, which honestly, yeah. But yeah, I don't even know where to start. I love music. I feel very deeply about music. I understand music as a frequency and, you know, a way to time travel and, you know, move through space to create space. And yeah, when it comes to like making music and mixing music, there's a lot of different elements into it that I find, you know, fascinating. My music taste is pretty all over the place. It ranges from R&B, ambient, rock,
punk, any just in all the subgenres underneath in that umbrella. Yeah, so I would say when it comes to like mixing and making it, you know, I enjoy music that makes me, feel something or is kind of odd. If you couldn't tell from like even just like my mix, it's very sporadic in process. And I kind of enjoy music as a way to be present. Um, and again, that falls into and leads into a lot of my other creative practices as well. But particularly with music, you have someone who created a song, who created this body of work, whatever it may be, and of course, in that process, there was a process that got them to like, using certain notes or, whatever they were feeling, whether in the studio or while creating this. Um, and when you combine that with like somebody else who was also going through that process as well, you kind of find this like in between type of magical state, where you're also you're combining those energies of creation and creating your own sound, your own song. Always got somebody cause they always wanna fight when they see me. And they always got somebody like to see me. And I hope that they don't make the truth. I got my moments. 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 Yeah. I got my feet in the sky. Heaven's birthday is today, a fellow Aquarius. They're going to be DJing, spinning, that whole thing. There's going to be free drinks and shopping, fashion, all the good stuff. And we're hungry, so we're going to eat and we're going to keep the vibes going forever and ever. Amen. Yes.
We're celebrating back in the Bodega. Actually, we like live there.
It's your birthday party in here.
Bye, Tate. Bye. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. And we'll be back later.
Have fun. Thank you.
You're connecting creation to nature. You're connecting creation to the way the rivers flow and the way the leaves shape when it's windy, and just kind of the change of the seasons. That's what you keep up with, and so I was able to keep up with that within myself as well, where as I'm surrounded by nature, I am able to connect it to how I think and how certain things affect my mood. And a lot of this is more inner knowing, inner understanding, and being able to do that helps me connect to my art on not as in a subject type of way, but that's more aesthetically, whereas the subject matter and what I actually want to talk about comes out through conversation. It comes out when I explain something that happened in my life through my healing. Those type of conversations where people can connect on a human type of level, and that's where the connection from my art to me to the observer comes from. And as an artist, that is what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to communicate in multiple ways where it can be understood by people, no matter who you are, at least slightly understood, if anything, and even if not that, I still want my art to leave an impression. DJing allows me to basically just cross genres. Of course, with like different mediums, you can do collages and get different textures and things like that. But with music, you're working with sound and vibrations, and so you can really kind of play around with textures with that. But then you also have lyrics, and you have like harmonies and all these different elements. But also, you're not only making your own sound, but you're using two different songs or whatever it is, to kind of blend together two different worlds, which I feel like is possible with other art forms, but it's just not as, I would say, as fluid as music is in terms of sound and creating within a space or creating space with sound. So yeah. I would say almost, I would say when I first moved out here, I was DJing during a grieving process. And so, the songs that I was selecting, like I really like felt deeply about. And that's when I was doing more like selecting songs with a certain song title and kind of creating poetry with the songs that I was mixing. And so I guess there's the emotional aspect to that where it's like, I'll have like just like feeling in my stomach beforehand, of like nervousness or like whatever it is. It literally feels like I have to like, I'm not gonna say it, but I just get super nervous. And yeah, and then after I finish, I like go into this flow state, and then I finish, and I'm sort of releasing whatever energy bubble like I had in my body and that needs to come out. And yeah, I would say usually when I haven't DJed in a long time, like I feel that because it is again like this sort of collaging sonically, and creating a space and having people listen to it as well, which is like absolutely insane. Reading the vibes, doing that whole thing. The whole thing is emotional. It's emotional, and I really try to tap into that because whatever I'm feeling, is also reflected in what the people are feeling, and especially when I'm DJing in spaces with other people. But when I'm alone, it's definitely it's always emotional. I always felt deeply. Um, Very fluid and abstract. Um, you know, Using form, kind of creating an image, but it being warped in a way, that doesn't really make sense. You know what type of tattoos it is? It's the type of tattoo that you get and nobody else understands except for you. You know the story behind it. And yeah, I feel like that's just like the general thing because it's a story, it's a timeline, that's like captured. So yeah. But it's so funny because I have to think of myself not doing that, and I feel like I always do. I mainly, I mean, just the song selections and I guess just like the blends, everything's super fluid. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm really stubborn. I don't like to cater to like, to traditional, popular ears. I don't want to say popular because it could be popular to anybody, and popular is kind of, it just depends. But yeah, I really try to stay sincere and authentic in what I mix, and mixing freaking Solange with Apex Twin, or you know, Cockatoo Twins with like I don't know, FKA Twigs, and like all these different mixing different genres. I feel like it really embodies the energy of queerness, and just the fluidity in celebrating ourselves and allowing ourselves to just be and exist as abstractly as freaking conformative, whatever it is that we want to be for the day, allowing that to be. And yeah, and I think it's always something to celebrate. You could dance to some ambient shit. Like you can really get down. You get down to punk shit. You can get down to freaking rap, R&B, all this shit. Like it doesn't need to be and fit in a certain pocket for it to be something that liberates you and frees you and makes you feel liberated and free. So uh, that feels like home. Come to my garden, Minnie Riperton. The first time I listened to that album, it definitely just like changed my life and captured how exactly I, felt before, but constantly try to return to. I have it as my alarm clock, and I had it as my alarm clock for the longest time, just because it feels good. It's a good song to wake up to. Just like the orchestra, her voice, everything is like it makes your life kind of feel like a movie when you listen to it, and I feel like that it kind of reflects where I am and again what I want to come back to and ground myself in. So yeah. So right now, first of all, I love that it's snowing right now. This is freaking cute. Right now, I'm working on, I guess, more of like experimental ambient type of project, EP. I really dabbled in and started just exploring sound art in general, and learned that that's what I was like doing as a practice. And yeah, my next project, it is going to be a little bit of everything, but everything as in just like texture, sounds, sometimes my voice, and yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm actually really excited about it. Yeah. Right now, I would say Klein. I love Klein. I'm not sure if they're queer or I would say African American sound system. I freaking love their sound. Experimental. Hello, my homies, Asia plus Noise Shrine. Spread love. Try to live harmoniously with nature. And yeah, just be kind. Be kind. Try things that are different from what you're used to. Um, Share jokes, laughter. Try to be light. Make space, share space, hug people, kiss people. Um, Start conversations about random shit. Learn how to play chess. Learn how to play games. More jam sessions. Let's try to include people in our music making process, our art practices. Um, you know, Reimagine the future. It doesn't have to be this way. Um, as much as we feel forced to participate, like we don't have to participate. We could find ways to navigate this world sincerely and authentically and truthfully, with ourselves and our spirit. And yeah, yeah, that's it. One love. That's it. Sweet.
And it's the flow of mind. Cradle thoughts continuously. Is the cradle thoughts continuously. Forgive is no punishment. Forgives if you breathe.
The genius.
Catch me out here with them good people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them good people.
Can I say that I was doing a lot of psychedelics? I was doing a lot of psychedelics, smoking hella weed, like literally just like vibing out, going on adventures, and just making art. I was going to school for art, and that was the life.